Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So today is our last Christmas in July. So I thought I'd show you a few little bits and pieces. I want to sort of like use up some of the Christmas bits that I have been using and make a little bit of sort of like bit of extras ready for November or December, and then I can pop everything away. And we couldn't have a bit of Christmas without a little bit of glitter and making a big mess. So I know it's not everybody's a cup of tea, glitter, but I'm just loving these, and I just love glitter. So all I've done, really simple, I've taken some of my embellishments and I've just popped glitter around the edges, which I just think look absolutely beautiful and so simple to do. And these are some of my little words like that. So perfectly simple. And also I've made some sort of like little icicles as well, which I think are lovely, and that's just with a glue gun. So I'll show you how to do that as well. I also had a little play and made a heart and a little star as well, so that's fun. So I'm going to show you how to do that, and I'm also going to show you how to do some tags with some leftover bits and pieces. But these little like icicles I think look lovely. Look at that, just to pop as a little embellishment on your Christmas journal, and I think it would look really lovely on the little window as well. Look at that, on the little window ledge as well. So I'll be adding those into my journal as well. So I'm going to show you how simple they are to make. I'm going to pop that to the side. I've got some glue. I've got this, which is a silicone cake little thingy-majig, which obviously I don't use because I don't bake a lot. I'm not a very good baker, so I prefer it in my craft room. So all I've got that for the glue gun, so the glue gun doesn't stick and it peels off really simple. So the first thing I wanted to show you, I'm just going to tip a little bit of glitter on here, just like that, just a little bit. This is some Arteza glitter, which is the Brilliant Silver, but again, you can use any glitter that you've got, and you can also use stickles as well. So all I'm going to do, I've got a little bit of glue on a piece of card. Now this is dried up just a little bit, but that's all right. It's so hot in here, so I'm just going around the edges and dipping it in. So I found this to be the easiest way of doing it. Just pop it on a piece of paper or a piece of card and dip it in. Take your, is that enough on there? Let's pop a little bit more. And then all you do is dip it in the glitter. And you see, just dip that into the glitter like that. Super simple. And you've got a lovely little glitter embellishment. You probably all know how to do this anyway, but it's just like those little reminders, isn't it? And I want these to be ready again for the end of the year. So tap that off, and then we've just got the glitter around the outside, so they can be embellished on all sorts. You make, pop them into your journal and pop them into little pockets, onto little tags and things like that. So pop that to the side. Now what I'm going to do now is, got my glue gun. Now again, you can get the glue sticks were all glittery anyway, so you wouldn't need glitter. You can get the all sorts of different glittery ones, but I don't have any. Well, I think I did, but I'm not quite sure where they are. I couldn't find them. So all as I'm doing, doesn't matter that there's glitter on there, I'm doing a little line. Now you need to do it on some silicone mat or something, so it is easy to peel off. And then I'm just going along and then just going down like that, so you've got little sort of like droppy bits, if you know what I mean, little water droplets that come down, so like little icicles. So that's it. Then I'm going to get the glitter and I'm just going to sprinkle it on the top. Now you need to just leave this just to dry for a little minute. So we do another one. So it's really simple. You just do a line across, and again, any shape. You can do bells or little stockings, whatever you like. I'm just going to do little sort of like droplets like this, just so they come down. Super simple. And if you did it really long, you can just sort of like cut them off, because they can glue stick, you can cut. It's quite simple. So just go along like that. A little bit of glitter. Again, you can use gold, red, green, doesn't really matter what colour, but I just love silver glitter. I just think it is absolutely gorgeous. So let's just see, that's still a little bit wet. Now with the silicone, you can just push it from the bottom as well. That's still a little bit wet there, so I'm going to leave that, and we can come back to that in a minute. So there's just going to sit there. Pop that to the side. Look at this, how lovely. Lots and lots of glitter. Now then, the other thing that I was going to show you are making some tags. Now these are made of all the leftover bits from here. So all of my little embellishments, all as I've done, I've collaged them onto a tag, and doesn't that look nice? And I'm using Amazon packaging, good old Amazon. I'm just using their little they're like the little envelopes that come with all your bits and pieces, but I think they're lovely. This one I've just popped a little bit of white cheesecloth on there, and then put one of my little embellishments on top, which says Merry Christmas. But look at those. I'm just going to leave them plain like this, because then when it comes to Christmas, I can decorate them with whatever I am making at the time. So look, I've got cotton and everything stuck to these. This one is sticky because it had the label on it, which it doesn't matter, because we're going to cover it up anyway. So all I'm going to use, I'm going to take some of these little bits and just stick them on. So I just want to use up all the little bits and pieces. So I haven't got lots of these embellishments around. I just want to make lots of little tags ready. So stick that down, and then we can just stick all of these things over the top of each other, and I just think they look fab. A nice lovely collage of tags. So let's just stick that one there, and I have sewn around the outside, but I've changed my cotton to white, and I don't normally use white. I like to use the browns. So because I did the tags for the Friday freebie, I had white cotton in there, and I just think it looks quite nice for the Christmassy bit as well. Nice little bit of white on there. So just stick all these on. Doesn't matter, any random way. You can tear them if you want to and put them on, but I'm just going to use them as they are, because you know how you have lots of leftover bits and pieces and you wonder what on earth you're going to do with them, and they sort of like hover about, don't they? So I think this is the best way to do it. Now again, doesn't have to be Christmas, of course. Got a little bit hole there, so I'm just going to cut this bit off there. Doesn't have to be Christmassy, it can be anything, any of your embellishments you can just make into tags like this. I'll pop that there like that. Then we just need something down here. What shall we have down there? Is she going to fit? Look at that, perfect. Perfect. Then you can embellish these as well with a little bit of lace and ribbon and all things, can't you? But I just want these because I think they just look lovely. Now I find it to have it in a little rectangle first, and then pop your tag over the top, or a template of a tag, and then cut these off. It's a lot easier to do. Just like that. And then you're just sort of like decoupaging a rectangle. There we go. Look at that. Fantastic. I love them. Absolutely love them. So I have got a nice big pile. I'm going to take the sticky ones first, because they're all sort of sticky. Oopsie daisy. Look, you can see all the glitter that's stuck on there already. So this is a nice easy one, isn't it? So gather up all your little bits if you've been following along and doing things for Christmas in July, getting your stash all built up, ready. Then you can use all your little bits that you have been using. Look at these. I love these little embellishments. So we'll finish this tag off, and then I will sew around them, and then I think our little icicle things will be ready, won't they? I think they will probably be dry. Let's have a look. Shall we have these little ones? Such a great way to use up bits and pieces. Let's pop that there. I've got these tags. They are 3 inches by 5 inches. So whatever that is in centimeters, I don't know. But I will pop it on the screen and let you know. Let's stick that down. Lovely. Okay, will that fit on there? And we still have a little space there. Let's pop this. Look at that. That's perfect. Perfect, perfect. Pop that on. Just like that, and this tiny little one can go on top. Just like that. Pop that in. Now I'm going to get my little bone folder and just make sure these are all stuck down. All stuck down nicely. Like that. Let's just make sure these are all stuck down. But look at that. I think they look lovely, don't they? Let's pop this over the top. Cut that off. Perfect. Shall we ink around the edge a little bit? Let's just ink around the edge. And the back is nice because that's a nice colour. You can write on the back, or you can stick a little bit of backing on there, whatever you've got. Oopsie daisy. But I don't think it needs a backing, and these are great even to put obviously in your journals or as little gift tags. Just perfect. Look at that. I'm loving them. So I'm going to quickly just sew around the edge of these two, and then I will be back. Okay, so there we go. They just look lovely. I love them, and it's so nice. Just a little bit of white cotton around there. So now I have the 4 like that. See, these look lovely in here. So I've got this lovely little burlap pocket in there, which I think these would look absolutely perfect in, wouldn't they? Just a couple of little tags in there, just finishing it off. So I'm not going to do any more into this yet. I'm going to wait. I might do that and try and get it finished before Christmas, so that I can show you. I'm going to pop those there. Let's have a look at the glitter. Let me pop the lid on that. Let's have a look at these. Kind of just see, look how they just pop off. Look at that. Just think they are so cute. Love them. Now of course you can pop these around jars, because look, they bend, so you can actually glue down that again around a jar. Now I don't really have a jar here to hand at all, but because obviously glue stick is flexible, that can just go around the top of a jar or something like that as well. Love them, absolutely love them. And look, we could probably pop them on the tags. Look at that. Just gorgeous. Actually, you could probably use that as a little belly band. Little icicle belly band would be quite nice, wouldn't it? Love them. So I'm going to keep those in my stash. So they are super easy to make, aren't they? So I've got some more. So it's just a quick one for you today. Just a couple of little bits of finishing up. Shall I pop them on this blue paper? It might be a little bit easier to see. let's pop these on here. Look at that, little icicles, aren't they lovely? And then these lovely little ones, which are simple. That's the wet one, so be careful of that one. These are just simple as anything, can't they? So like I said, you can't have Christmas without a little bit of glitter, and I think silver is lovely at Christmas, isn't it? I think it just makes it look so pretty. Now again, if you're not into Christmas and you don't do that, you can still decorate your little embellishments with some glitter. I just think they look so pretty. So there we go, guys. Look at me, covered in glitter everywhere. I'm going to be sparkling all afternoon, and you can't have too much sparkle in your life, can you? So look at those, fabulous. So there we go, guys, nice quick one for you today. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of the day. I hope you're going to make some of these, use up some of your bits and pieces. I'm going to finish these off, ready, pop in my stash, ready for the end of the year. So there we go, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Stay safe, take care, and I will see you soon. All right, guys, bye-bye.